they've started the year 0-5.
And it seems way too early to start talking about hot seats. But guess what? When a team is 0-5, people start wondering about their jobs.
Meanwhile, for the Bengals here, they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
No.
On the other side, Steeler head coach Mike Tomlin. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak right now, hoping the home fans can help them get out of this slump.
Galloway. Put Walker out, man. Queen, Galloway. Wilson. Oh, yeah, I bought a computer on one then, huh? Wilson, Walker. But I got Walker there, too. All right. Cheney. Bang, bang. Don't like him now, dog. Put them niggas out. He too short. All right.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Brown with his stick skills. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Here come the Bengals, and CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. It's Deontay Banks with it.
Wow,
good shit, baby. Good shit, Banks. I just took you in.
For the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field.
First play of the game, pick.
And even though it's only the first
Good shit. I like how you came down on that bit.
It has lasting effects as this game moves on.
That's my ball, chump.
So the Steelers now in great shape to begin their initial possession. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
And what he's thinking about right now is first down, let's find a way to make a big play. Because when you get a sudden change situation and that defense has to rush onto the field unexpectedly, you might catch them having a defensive breakdown or not quite prepared.
And it was really sudden after the first play picked off. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. This 2nd and 4.
At the 15-yard line.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Panther 60. Panther 60.
And that's it.
70 Timberwolves.
Now everything here, we're going to get a timeout by the offense.
Yeah, because you want to let me do my audible.
As we step aside here in this first quarter.
You want to let me do my audible, homeboy.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Cougar 19.
Just not let me do it.
Come on,
What the
come
fuck?
on. Set. 79. Bronco 80.
Hey, bro, why the fuck you don't let me do all this
19
stuff?
Tiger. 19
Now some
I'll take the
movement
flag,
before
because
the
something ain't right.
snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
I guess.
The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9.
Get it. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. Calling an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
3rd and 1.
Deputy. Hey, 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready,
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
Bronco 80. Go.
They'll try and run forward Barkley. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Come on, bro.
There on 1st and goal.
You scored yet?
That's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2
Come on,
in
bro.
this situation.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
I must need to go put
Here
something
we
in
go.
there.
Set. Cowboy 80.
They'll run. This is Jaden.
Hey, you got to get around that, brother.
This one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
18.
To throw, it's Milton. This is caught. A terrific job
You
there
gotta
to
get
keep
in
it
there,
in the
boy.
end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
A gain of 4 yards. It's 4th and goal.
Pioneer. Nineteen tight. 19 tight. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Milton.
Oh, no. You serious?
And they turn it over. They throw for it on 4th and goal at the 1. And the Bengals
I
are
should have
going to
ran
get
that
the
ball,
football
dog. I'm
back.
stupid.
The Bengals offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. I mean, he's been solid here in the early part of the season, currently ranked in the top 5 amongst NFL quarterbacks in passing yardage. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. Showed off the power, but not much room to run. Brought down at the 5. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
And give him a lot of credit there, but even more credit to the guys up front. In that situation, you know it's going to be a stacked defensive front. And to be able to gain that much yardage.
Ooh, shit. Look how they let this nigga get open like that. I need to bring it back. Hold on. See, bitch.
He's to the 20. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Bring that shit back, man.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Thank you.
Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
Here we go.
Achane here, they stay on the ground. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. You look at this Steeler defense. They enter play one from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
And that's been an Achilles heel for them all season long, being able to play against the run, being able to slow teams down. But it's not just that. When you give up big chunks of yardage in the running game, it also opens up the passing options for the team you're playing as well. So typically, when you don't play the run well, you're getting hit in all phases.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Come on, baby. You got it in the
Down he goes. A loss of 4 that time on a sack, and it brings up 2nd. The defense, they brought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came at them. Their best move, how they would have been better served, just turn around and yell, "Look out!" Because here they come.
So no gain on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. So here's a 3rd and 14. Now Burrow.
Get up, nigga. You didn't get the first. You didn't get the first. Just set.
And this effort won't do it. He needed to get to the 45. He's a yard or 2 short. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down.
Just stop, boy.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. He'll return it from the 6. Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days and it actually
If they lose
this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Now 3rd down and 7. Handoff, Blue running right. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 12 yards that time and a Pittsburgh first.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
1st down, and they go right back to Blue. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. The Steelers at 0-5, just a dismal start to the year. And they come in the midst of a pretty bad stretch here. Losers of 5 straight.
And far be it from me to go ahead and go gloom and doom, right? If they fall down 7-0, 14-0, all of a sudden the cycle starts all over again. So the best way out of this for them, they need something to happen positive early in this game.
Come on, Saquon, you got to break that shit.
Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's Milton.
Good catch, bro.
And he will have his Steelers first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. The Steelers at 0-5, just a dismal start to the year. And they come in pretty desperate here for a win.
And think about this too, partner. We have not heard the dreaded vote of confidence yet from management. So when a team's 0-5, everyone starts wondering about their jobs. Will they still have one? That's
damn.
Down. They've got to find a way to throw that out of their minds and band together and play better football. This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate.
Shit.
That's going to be
well, I need a quarterback bad as fuck.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of play, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he gets the first down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Crack low 80. Crack it 60. Ready.
They're indeed going for it as they look.
Oh, my fault. I threw that shit long. Fuck. Fuck!
Right side.
Oh, I threw that shit bad. I thought that nigga was going to the inside.
Bengals TD. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just
My
go ahead and knock
fucking
it
fault,
down in
bro.
that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see
That nigga got a strong right arm, dude.
that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Oh, fuck, bro. I really need a quarterback, bro.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Warrior step. Here we go. Track. 18 card. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
To throw is Sanders.
All they got to do is overthrow that dude, dog.
And it's intercepted.
Oh, what the? Why he always overthrowing the nigga, dog? Fuck, bro.
Gets a pick 6 for Bengals.
You can't put no kind of forward play on the shit.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6, and I think they
Hold up, bro. Hold up. Let me go see something. Let me go to settings, bro. Let me see something. That shit ain't working. Passing type, classic, rebound passing, placement accuracy. Oh, yeah?
nickel. Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it,
Hey,
meaning
they
3
got
safeties for
safety.
big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 14-0.
14-0.
Oh, good return up past the 30.
Shit, man. We need to do something. All we gotta do is
More,
push.
but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to the couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of
Well,
business.
damn, computer.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes to play, first
Lost
half.
of 5. That nigga was bad, y'all. Fuck.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads
Fuck
us to
no.
2nd and 15.
19, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
Here's Sanders. Going up top. And that going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Got his man down. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. Fourth down.
Ready? Cowboy 8 with Lion.
On the ground with a tight end. And he will prove the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
First down. First and 10 at the
Come
49-yard
on.
line.
Hey. 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
We'll swing this out to Blue. So just 3 yards on the completion there. 3rd and 7 now.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field.
And then after that sack, we'll pause here a moment because someone was shaken up on that play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Here we go. Shot. Cut like this. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
They're going to try and throw.
Good shit, man. Oh, my God, Mike.
And they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. A short throw there, pulled in by all. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. Here is 3rd down and 4.
Here we go.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. This now a 3rd and 4.
11.
Here's Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Again, it's Burrow. He'll dump this off to Achane.
So the completion gets him just a yard. And that'll leave him with a third and just a yard.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. McPherson's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports halftime
Our
report.
trip through.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Steeler offense ready to get going to begin this third quarter. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
43 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Yo, why my audible's not working?
Loss of 15 yards
What
on
the
the
fuck,
play.
son?
And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
Ready. 18. Pioneer. 19. Lion. Set. Third. Go.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Taking a shot for down here. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go. On 3rd down, they run with blue.
I'm gonna go up the middle, dog.
To about the 33. Give them a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought up a punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
Buffalo 18.
They'll try and throw for it here. They'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
12.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's when this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Burrow will throw. Throw left side, complete to Chase. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Working the field. He's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Bengals first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he will take it on in for a Bengals Eagles touchdown.
Ain't nothing to do.
Devon Achane, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 24. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the capper, a 19-yard touchdown run. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Well, now hang on here because Saquon Barkley is in some discomfort, so we're going to have a pause here for an injury. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Cougar 19.
They go with blue between the tackles. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. They've kept him in check until that run. That's the first time he's really gotten loose in this game.
And they have to keep that in mind. Don't dwell on the fact that he finally had a big run. You kind of are counting on that as the game went on. Get back to what you were doing before. Start limiting him again.
They go play action here on 1st down. That's taken in. It's Xavier Legette. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
Now Blue trying the right side. And
Blue ain't cutting it, dog. He just not cutting. He ain't fast enough. And they got 93 with his fucking.
no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action to the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. Back to throw. Langford. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Barkley inside handoff. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 52 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Flag! Bronco 80.
It's Barkley on the counter. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
Barkley will score. Touchdown, Steelers. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for two. They'll look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, it's such a high-stakes scenario. Everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
12, 12, 12.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. A short throw there to Strange. So the completion good for just 3.
11.
And that brings up third and a full 10 yards. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the fourth. This offense so far on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And he's got some space here. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now it's Burrow. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Bengals are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. They've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. They'll run. Achane looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
12, 12, 12.
Here we go. One more time with Achane. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. Devon Achane, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Oh, what a move. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Steelers offense and running back Saquon Barkley ready to get going again. And he's been a workhorse in the backfield to start the season. He finds himself in the top 5 in rushing at this point of the year.
Here we go.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. They'll try the right side here. Barkley wiggles free. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play. Move on.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Get it. Ready.
Off play action. Langford. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Langford. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And it's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bengals are going to take over here up near the 40. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now it's Burrow. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter.
Warriors 70.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And it's caught inside the 30. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 44 yards.
Pick up of 44 yards. That's good for a Steelers 1st down.
Sanders to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
He's doing his part, but still facing a sizable deficit.
And he would like to do more, but he needs help from the other 2/3, right? He needs his defense to bow up a little bit, and he also needs special teams to maybe create some big plays and help them get back in it.
And now the Steeler offense staying out there, and they'll go for 2.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
70. Roll, roll, roll. Ready.
They're going to run it with Barkley. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They're passing here. Joe Burrow to the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And he is caught. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the play. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down.
Up the middle they go. Roberson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go.
Achane gets it from the gun. Powers passed him at the 5. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets him down to about the 4-yard line. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show off their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described. Manhandling the defensive front. They've got the